Welcome back, welcome back. You on the move. Fair use. Alright, we got 18 minutes. Probably won't need as much. So today, I would like to talk about Genghis Khan. For those that may not know who Genghis Khan is, or was, I should say, he was one of the greatest conquerors ever. Like, in the ancient days, sound the horns. Okay, my nice glasses are broken. Oh well, it's fun while it lasted, right? Guess the haters don't want this out. A long time ago, Obi-Wan Kenobi, someone I learned from, or watched, someone I learned from, he brought up a theory. Now, this guy usually brings up theories and has, evidence and certain things to make it seem believable, right? Nowadays, you can make anything seem believable. There's so much in the world. So, as he was explaining about Genghis Khan, because in his mind, those people are the Canaanites, or one of those nations. I don't really remember. I think he said Canaan though. And he digs up the history of Genghis Khan, and I guess he was just like trying to show how much, he was doing. And he caught on, or stumbled upon, one of the most craziest things I've ever heard. So as he was conquering half the known world back in the day, or most of it or whatever, he had enemies that, resisted. So for the people that resisted him, what he would do is after he defeats you, he would take a whole lot of your women and he would have sex with them. Personally, this guy was the epitome of, like, sexually, like how men just I want to sleep with every girl in the world. This dude was doing that. If he conquered you, he had sex with you. And it was disrespect, according to him, because he understood genetics. And he said, I don't like my enemy so bad, I hate them so bad, that just subjugating them, forever, that's not good enough. Like mauling them and doing bad things, that's not good. I need to do something that will affect generations. I want them never to forget me. When I'm gone, they're gonna remember me one way or another. Even if they forget me, I'm still gonna be around. And I was like, whoa. Talk about cold-hearted, See, when you read about motherfuckers that was really bad guys and not just like movies and the thugs, you really see what real shit is, bro. And you're like, whoa, this is real life. This ain't a movie. This ain't a written book about some fucking guy that used to hustle. No, it's the guy that conquered the world. He. It's a big fucking difference. Anyway, so as he began sleeping with all these different nations of people he took over, he ruled for a long time, and he was on that Goku shit, that Vegeta shit, sound the horns, I'm not sending my troops in I'm going in there with them. I'm the most feared. They follow me because they know I'll destroy each one of them one-on-one. None of these niggas want it with me. That's how he was on it. He's scared. His army was scared of him, you know, because he was on that get down or lay down. So as he entered his older years, you know, you're not supposed to be having children. This is why women that bring this up to the red pill community and tell men, you have a clock too. Stop thinking that women are the only ones with a biological clock. You can still have kids, but if you don't want to, then don't wait till you're old and your DNA is weakened. You reproduce what you are. Get it? Like, they're not like we think. No, they're made of an old tree. You know, it's going to change the way they age, the way they form. That's why the Lord said, when you're in your prime, work real hard to build yourself up. Men and women are different. Women are in prime around 20 and 30, and men are in their prime around 40 and 45. Get it? And, you know, maybe younger. Now, because he did this, he made a whole lot of those. And then my Obi-Wan Kenobi showed me something that I never knew, because I never looked around the world. I only looked at what the fuck I was shown, and only, you know, I didn't realize the phone can take you all the way on the other side of the world, and you don't have to go there to see things, to see the most beautiful things or the worst things. You can go, with, at least in your visual, in your mind, anywhere in the world now. So as he went around the world and showed all of these people that have the, I don't know what word to use, Down syndrome, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. I think that's what it was. Sorry if it's not to those. But he starts showing, because we only see the, you know, I only see like the white kids when I was younger, when I first started seeing them all, and they look the same. They have that same face, and they're different people's kids. And I said, yo, yeah, he's right. That really is like that. And then he said, watch, I'm gonna show you something. And he went all around the other side of the world and showing how all the different races got those type of children, and they all have that face. And I say, yo, I mean, I'm seeing it, I can't deny it. So he's on to something. And then, you know, I think of why people are strong regardless of how much society tries and say we all should be blending. 90 to 80% of everyone's race is always going to deal with each other. And it's because there's something that's in us that says, I want to see my people's face, my granddaddy's face. Get it? That's why when people say, oh, we don't want you with those black guys, a man like me don't get mad, because I understand you may be actually racist, but you don't even know why you're racist. Sound the horns. You don't even know why you're racist. You're racist because of hate. You don't even realize you're supposed to be favoritism. You're supposed to have favoritism, not racism. You're supposed to say, I don't want them with them because I want to see my face on my great grandkids. I want to see my grandfather's face on my grandkids. It's not that I hate you. You can at least use that excuse. But it's the truth, though. When it all boils down to it, you know? Why do you think men fought wars to protect their tribes of women? Why do you think men went to go take those women? Because they didn't follow the laws of God, and then they ruined their cities and they had no crops. So when you're a bum again, you can't make a whole new people with no, you know, women. This is why the Lord said, don't abuse yourselves with all these things and gifts I give you on the earth. Get it? Because then you become, fucked up. Anyway, that blew my mind when I seen that. And I just recently, just now, before I started this video, seen one. And they were Spanish, I guess. Sound horns. And I was like, it brought that right to my mind. And it's not to offend anybody or anything. It's just me. That just jumped in my mind. I'm like, wow, whoa. Could that be the bloodline of Genghis right there? Sound the horns. How many other men did things like that? And they did it when they was of the age. They didn't do it when they was too old, so they got the bad version of the man. It's crazy. This world is it's very strange. Now, like I said, I can't prove nothing. I'm not saying any of this is true. But it is something to think about when it comes to genetics. And as a man, think about the women you actually want to be with. Sound the horns. Don't just, And I'm not saying don't be with anybody that's of something else, because that's freedom and, free will and all of that. Things could still work for those people. It's just a little harder. Not for nothing, because if you come from two different people, you have two different faiths and beliefs in life. So somebody's going to have to fold. That's why I like the Lord's book, because it says the women have to fold. And you got to believe what he believes now. Because, you're with him now. Why would he follow what you believe? Why would he want you to believe what you believe and not what he believes in? So you can pray and use all y'all loving and power to divide it and split it to two different entities. Therefore, you don't never get what you want, because you're only given half of what you need. Y'all don't know nothing about this. What you know about this? Before I get a copyright strike. For the person that know what song that is, you already know what it is. I don't even know the name of it, but I was born from that era. So, For the wolves. Damn, this place is so far, man. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy yourself, Get outside. Go for a walk. People outside. Things to see. Shout out to the Mary Fairy Melanie. That picture was dope. Or the tree in the parking lot. With the sunset behind it. Got me jealous. I was like, damn, man. I gotta get my better phone ready so I can start taking these pictures again like I used to and play around with them. I think that's gonna be a little hobby of mine now. I picked it up doing this shit. I never knew I would like taking pictures. Only reason I like doing it is because I'm always in the right place at the right time to see things like that. So I figured, why not show my viewers things they probably can't see because they don't have the time, or they're not where I'm at, Maybe encourage some people to start taking some pictures besides of yourself and your friends and shit that, you can see every day. You ain't gonna never see that sunset the way you see it when you capture it. You ain't never gonna see the sky look the same way again. Well, maybe nowadays looks like a checkerboard. All love, all praise to the Most High.